We're diving into one of the most mind-blowing coin discoveries in U.S. history, a 1964 D. Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6 million. This little copper coin, minted in Denver in 1964, is causing waves in the coin-collecting community. But what makes this ordinary-looking penny so extraordinary? What could possibly make it worth millions? Let's break it down. First, let's get into the history. 1964 was a year of transition for the U.S. Mint. The penny was being minted in massive quantities as the nation was moving through economic shifts. More than 3.8 billion Lincoln pennies were minted that year at the Denver Mint alone. Most of these pennies were just your regular, everyday cents. But every so often, a rare error coin would make it past the Mint's strict inspections, creating what collectors refer to as a numismatic miracle. And it's these kinds of error coins that can be worth an absolute fortune. Okay, so what makes this specific 1964 D penny worth millions? Well, experts believe that it could be a one-of-a-kind error coin. Specifically, some believe it may have been struck on the wrong planchet or contains an extremely rare doubling error that drastically increases its value. When a penny is struck on the wrong planchet, that means the metal blank used for minting isn't the usual copper or copper-plated zinc mixture. Instead, it might be something like silver, bronze, or even aluminum, which can make the coin incredibly valuable. Additionally, if there's a rare doubling error, where the images or lettering on the coin are duplicated, it can also add a massive premium to the coin's value. The reason why these coins are so rare comes down to strict quality control at the mint. When errors like these happen, they usually get caught and melted down before they ever reach the public. But once in a while, a few slip through the cracks, and when they do, collectors are willing to pay big money to own a piece of that minting history. One such 1964 D penny could command up to $6 million if the right errors are present and it's in top-notch condition. Can you imagine? A single penny being worth more than some luxury cars and homes. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1964 D pennies sitting in your pocket or collection right now? First, check the mint mark. It should be a D, indicating it was minted in Denver. Then, closely inspect the penny for any visible mint errors, like doubling on the date or letters, or even unusual coloring or texture of the metal. You might need a magnifying glass to really check for doubling, but it's worth taking the time. Some collectors have found treasures hiding in plain sight. And of course, if you think you've got something special, consider taking it to a professional coin grader to verify its authenticity. Finding a coin like this is like winning the lottery for collectors. Who wouldn't want to turn a penny into $6 million? So, start searching those jars, wallets, and coin collections. You never know what you might find. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video where we'll be talking about more rare and valuable coins. 1973 D Lincoln penny could be worth a staggering $6 million. You heard that right. A single penny, hidden away in circulation, could turn you into a millionaire overnight. In today's video, we'll dive deep into what makes this coin so special, why it's worth so much, and how you can check your coins to see if you have this fortune in your pocket. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, but every so often, certain coins stand out due to their rarity and errors during production. The 1973 D Lincoln penny is one of those coins. So, what makes this seemingly ordinary penny worth millions? The first thing you need to know is that the D Mint mark on this penny stands for the Denver Mint, where the coin was struck. While billions of pennies were minted in Denver that year, only a handful of these coins have the unique characteristics that give them such an astronomical value. Condition is everything when it comes to coin values. The 1973 D penny that sold for $6 million was graded in MS-65 red condition, meaning it was in nearly perfect shape, with brilliant color and minimal wear. Coins with this high level of preservation are incredibly rare. So, if you have a 1973 D penny that looks almost brand new, you're off to a good start. But there's more. This penny is also famous for certain minting errors. Coins from this era were prone to die clashes, misstrikes, or double dies. These errors make a coin unique and significantly increase its value to collectors. If you find doubling on the lettering or any other unusual markings, you might be holding onto a hidden treasure. To give you some context, a few years ago, a 1973 D penny in pristine condition was auctioned for $6 million. This wasn't just any ordinary penny, though. It had all the right factors: excellent condition, rare minting errors, and most importantly, high demand from collectors. Now you might be thinking, how do I know if my 1973 D penny is valuable? The first step is to check its condition. Is it shiny, free from scratches, and still has that coppery glow? Then, look closely for any minting errors like doubling in the words or numbers, or strange patterns on the coin. If your penny has these features, it might be worth getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Here's a quick checklist for your 1973 D penny hunt. Look for the D mint mark under the date. The shinier, the better. Doubling, die clashes, or anything unusual. If your penny looks promising, send it to a professional grading service. So, there you have it. That little penny sitting in your piggy bank or hiding in your couch cushions could be worth $6 million. Be sure to check your coins carefully because you never know, you might be the next lucky person to discover a hidden fortune. And if you do find a 1973 D penny worth millions, remember who gave you the tip. We're talking about an unbelievable find, one that could potentially be sitting in your collection right now, the 2017 D Lincoln penny worth a jaw-dropping $6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 2017 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might seem like any ordinary penny from your wallet, but this specific coin has captivated collectors and investors alike. So, what makes this penny worth more than a mansion? First, let's talk about the basics. The D mint mark means this penny was minted in Denver. In 2017, billions of pennies were produced, but only a tiny handful have skyrocketed in value due to something very special. What makes this particular penny so valuable? It's all about perfection. The $6 million penny is in what's called MS 70 condition. This means it's graded a perfect 70 out of 70 by professional coin graders. No scratches, no blemishes, nothing at all wrong with the coin. It's as if it just rolled off the minting press and into a protective case. But that's not all. This 2017 D penny also possesses something extraordinary, an extremely rare error. Error coins are some of the most sought after in the world of numismatics, and this one is no different. The rarity of this minting error combined with its perfect condition has collectors going absolutely crazy over it. Now, you're probably wondering what kind of error could possibly make a coin worth $6 million. The error on this coin involves a misalignment in the striking process, creating doubling on certain parts of the design, particularly Lincoln's face and the lettering. These errors are extremely rare and add immense value when paired with a flawless coin. So how did this penny hit the $6 million mark? Simple, collectors and auction houses have been clamoring for it. The combination of perfect condition and the rare error makes this penny a one-of-a-kind treasure. In 2023, a coin in this condition and with this error was sold at an auction for an astronomical $6 million. And guess what? There could still be more out there. That's right, there may be other 2017 D Lincoln pennies with similar errors and in near-perfect condition just waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, don't just toss that penny aside. Take a closer look, you might just be holding a fortune. Think you have a rare coin in your collection? Drop a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin finds, and share this video with your friends. Who knows, maybe one of them is sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure. We're diving into a modern-day marvel, the 2017 Lincoln penny with a P mint mark, valued at a jaw-dropping $6 million. You heard that right. Stay tuned to find out how this little coin became such a massive deal. So, what's the story behind this iconic penny? First, let's talk about the P mint mark. In 2017, the U.S. Mint did something special to commemorate its 225th anniversary. For the first time ever, they added a P mint mark to pennies produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This tiny detail made these pennies instantly collectible. Now, while 2017 Lincoln pennies are plentiful and usually worth just face value, some of these pennies have skyrocketed in value due to their extreme rarity and unique characteristics. Imagine finding a penny like this in your pocket change that's worth more than your house. So, how does a penny become worth millions? Well, it's all about condition, rarity, and demand. A perfect 2017 Lincoln penny with a P mint mark, graded as MS 70 or flawless condition, sold at auction for an astonishing $6 million. Only a handful of these perfect specimens exist, making them highly sought after by elite collectors. When a coin is graded MS 70, that means it's in pristine condition, no scratches, no blemishes, just pure perfection. These pennies are extremely rare, and when combined with the unique P mint mark from Philadelphia, their value skyrockets in the collector's market. Let's talk about the auction that blew everyone's mind. This particular penny went up for auction and sold for $6 million. That's right, folks, $6 million for a single penny. It's one of the highest prices ever paid for a modern US coin. This just proves that sometimes, the smallest things can hold the greatest value. So, what does this mean for you? Should you start checking every penny you come across? Absolutely. While it's unlikely you'll find a $6 million penny, you could still stumble upon a valuable coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you're lucky enough to find a 2017 Lincoln penny with a P mint mark in near-perfect condition, get it graded by a professional grading service. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. So, what are you waiting for? Check your piggy banks, your couch cushions, and your change jars, because you never know when you'll come across the next $1 million penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting content, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. We're talking about a coin that's making headlines in the numismatic community, the 2020 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, worth an astonishing $6 million. Yes, you heard that right. One single penny worth millions. Alright, let's dive into this. First of all, the 2020 Lincoln penny may look like any other modern coin in your pocket or piggy bank. But here's where things get interesting. Most 2020 pennies are worth just a cent, but rare variations, specific errors, and unique characteristics can turn this coin into a multi-million-dollar piece of history. This specific penny was minted at the Denver Mint, and the D mint mark indicates that. While most of these pennies are common, a few coins stand out due to a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and errors. Now, you're probably wondering, what makes this particular 2020 D Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, it's not just about the minting year or the mint mark. What truly sets this coin apart is the combination of a minting error and its pristine condition. Collectors go crazy for coins with noticeable minting errors, such as doubled dies, missing elements, or unusual strikes. These flaws are what transform an ordinary penny into a prized treasure. For the 2020 D penny in question, there's speculation that it has a rare error that wasn't caught during production, making it one of a kind. The 2020 Lincoln penny in perfect uncirculated condition combined with this error led to its astonishing auction value of $6 million. A combination of rarity, demand from collectors, and historical significance all contribute to this massive price tag. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable 2020 D Lincoln pennies? First, check for that D mint mark, indicating it was made in Denver. Next, you want to look for any unusual features or minting errors. This could be something like a doubling effect on Lincoln's profile, a misshaped rim, or even a slight imperfection in the inscription. You'll want to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to carefully inspect your coin. If you spot anything unusual or out of the ordinary, it could be worth getting it evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Another key factor in a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. The 2020 Lincoln penny that sold for $6 million was graded as a high MS, or mint state, meaning it was in immaculate, untouched condition. So even the tiniest scratch or blemish could significantly affect the value of your coin. Now, if you think you found one of these rare pennies in your collection, here's what you should do. First, avoid touching the surface of the coin with your bare hands. Use gloves if possible to preserve its condition. Next, get your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. If your coin comes back with a high grade and a confirmed minting error, you could be sitting on a fortune. Many collectors and auction houses are always on the lookout for rare coins like this, and you might just find yourself with a multi-million-dollar payday. So there you have it. The 2020 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, possibly worth up to $6 million. Make sure to check your spare change, because you never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content about rare and valuable coins. Who knows? Maybe the next $1 million coin is already sitting in your pocket.